What are the philosophical views on alienation? Have you ever felt disconnected from your work or the world around you? This feeling is often described as alienation, a concept that has deep philosophical roots, especially within socialism. Let's break down what alienation means and how it relates to mental health and labor economics. In the context of socialism, alienation is seen as a condition that arises in capitalist societies. According to Karl Marx, workers become estranged from essential aspects of their humanity due to the nature of labor under capitalism. This disconnection can be understood through four key dimensions. First, there is alienation from the product of labor. When workers create goods, they do not own or control these products. Instead, these items become external objects that are controlled by the capitalist class. This means that the workers' labor is reduced to a commodity, making the final product feel foreign to them. As a result, workers often experience a lack of personal fulfillment or creative expression. Next, we have alienation from the process of labor. In many workplaces, the employer dictates how work is done, leaving little room for the worker's own will or creativity. This leads to repetitive tasks that lack autonomy. When workers are forced to perform tasks they do not freely choose, it denies their physical and mental development. The third dimension is alienation from one's own human nature. Humans have the ability to engage in conscious, purposeful activities that express individuality and creativity. However, under capitalism, this capacity is often suppressed. Workers perform tasks not for self-expression but merely for survival and earning wages. This can lead to a loss of self-realization and a feeling of estrangement from one's true essence. Lastly, there is alienation from others and society. Capitalism encourages competition among workers, reducing social relationships to mere market transactions. This weakens social bonds and isolates individuals from their communities, making meaningful human connections harder to achieve. Socialism critiques this alienation as a fundamental flaw of capitalist systems. It argues that private ownership of production and wage labor create conditions that dehumanize workers. To overcome alienation, socialism advocates for transforming the economic structure to one based on collective ownership and democratic control of production. In such a system, labor would be an expression of human creativity and cooperation rather than just a means of survival. When we consider labor economics and mental health, alienation is linked to negative psychological effects. Feelings of powerlessness, loss of control, and lack of fulfillment can arise from these alienating conditions. Socialism views these mental health issues as symptoms of the alienation caused by capitalist labor practices. Practical applications from this perspective include advocating for workplace democracy, fair labor practices, and social policies that prioritize human well-being over profit. The philosophical view of alienation within socialism emphasizes the need to restore workers' connection to their labor, their community, and their own humanity. By restructuring society to eliminate exploitative economic relations, we can create a more fulfilling environment for everyone.